Welcome everyone to Jcw Worldwide as the road to Night of Champions continues. And look who's here, the man who will take part in the first ever Eagle Heavyweight Championship match at Night of Champions. So, in just a matter of weeks, I will get the shot to reclaim my place at the top of this business when I will challenge for the Eagle Heavyweight Championship and make... Wait a minute. Roman. You better hold yourself for a moment there. Because you see, Roman, you must have already forgotten our match from not that long ago, from how far I pushed you and how close I was to putting you down. In fact, I was only one big move away from claiming victory over you on that night. And Roman, you also forget about something else. The last time you and I faced off in a match for a world championship, I had you beat. And you had to bend the rules in order to keep your championship. You see, Roman, I respect you. I respect the man that you've become, but one reality has not changed. Ravishing Rick Rude needs this championship. Ravishing Rick Rude needs to make history. Ravishing Rick Rude needs to become the first ever Eagle Heavyweight Champion. Ravishing Rick Rude needs to fulfill his quest, and I need it a whole of a hell lot more than you. You need it. You need it? Rude, if you needed it as bad as you say, you would have already taken it a long time ago. If you needed it, I would never have been able to bend the rules against you and beat you and prevent you from having a title match for all that time. And then, when you got your fair title shot against Cody Rhodes, guess what? You lost. And then what? You take a break, you disappear for all this time, and then you come back once again spouting the same BS. My quest. Well, Rude, if you really needed it, you would never have left. Whereas I, from the moment that I lost my world championship, I fought tooth and nail to get back. I changed who I am, saw the error of my ways, ended what I helped create, and then I reclaimed the World Heavyweight Championship. And yeah, SummerSlam didn't go my way, and I lost the World Heavyweight Championship. I lost my spot at the top of this business, but like always, I always reclaim my spot, and that will not change with you either. Whoa, a war of words ahead of a collision to crown the very first Eagle Heavyweight Champion at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. Rick Rude and Roman Reigns have a rich history with one another. However, they seemingly buried the hatchet a few weeks ago But it seems the hatchet wasn't buried long, because it's been dug back up as both men need the Eagle Heavyweight Championship. Both men are on a quest, but only one can claim the glory. Well, our opening matchup here tonight, it is Sting versus Shawn Michaels. We have ourselves a daggum dream match. Kicking us off here on Worldwide. And Sting, he is set to go one-on-one with Hulk Hogan in a steel cage match at Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it won't be an all cage match either. It will be a 2 out of 3 falls, pin and submission only, steel cage match. But the match isn't, about pride. It isn't about respect. Sting, like, one of the men we just saw, Roman Reigns, genuinely believes that Hulk Hogan is up to something, but unlike Roman Reigns, Sting believes that even after failing to win the World Heavyweight Championship a couple of months ago, Hogan still has fiendish plans for JCW, and Sting is here to stop them before they can even manifest. And again, it's been the center of discussion. What on earth is Sting talking about? And to that, we don't have an answer. At least, no definitive answer from outside Sting himself, other than maybe a few rumors here and there. But Shawn Michaels, the tag team partner of Hulk Hogan, one half of the JCW Tag Team Champions, looks to stand for his friend's honor. Shawn believing Hogan to be innocent of everything Sting accuses Hulk of. Of course, the match at Night of Champions will have major implications. Hulk Hogan, in an attempt to prove that he's not up to something, he was willing to put his career on the line in he and Sting's match at Night of Champions. So it'll be a 2 out of 3 falls cage match with Hogan's career on the line. However, before Night of Champions, Sting looks into the eyes of Hogan's ally, Shawn Michaels, who Sting accused maybe Shawn doesn't know anything of it, or maybe Shawn hasn't looked a good bit, or whatever the case may be. And even whether Sting is right or not, it seems it'll all come to a head at Night of Champions. Oh, nice shot by Sting. Oh, nice chop. And Sting has returned to JCW with an impressive comeback at SummerSlam. And Sting set to battle at Night of Champions tonight, battling Shawn Michaels. And look at this, that's Sting. Oh, wait, Shawn. Oh, it's Sting's face going right off the turnbuckle. And Shawn Michaels, atomic drop. Poor Shawn, of course, probably still frustrated at his failure to qualify for the Eagle Heavyweight Championship match after he failed to do it at Friday Night Fights. But I think Shawn's focus right now is more so defending the honor of his tag partner. Oh, what a powerbomb by Sting. Oh, only a count of 2. Shawn Michaels is really struggling with the stinger in the early going to this match. And Sting is not giving Shawn any reprieve. But Shawn white pass on Sting. And Shawn grinding out shot after shot. And Shawn, elbow drop. Another one. And Shawn gonna make it a perfect trilogy. And Shawn Michaels back inside the ring. Oh man. You see the fire in the Heartbreak Kid's eyes. Michaels throwing caution into the wind. And Shawn Michaels wipes out Sting. Excuse me. And now Michaels back inside of the ring, measuring the stinger. A low counter by Sting. Oh, what a drop kick. A massive drop kick by Sting, catching Michaels off guard. And the Icon. What strength from Sting. The cover. Sting is trying to build momentum going into the cage match at Night of Champions. But in the mind of Sting will be the opportunity to stop whatever this alleged revolt or whatever it is, or threat that Hulk Hogan is posing to JCW behind the scenes, apparently, according to Sting. And, you know, Sting, he could end that if he ends Hogan's career at Night of Champions. Oh, man. And what a Samoan drop. But before Night of Champions, Sting must deal with Shawn Michaels. And it's proven to be pretty difficult for Sting. Oh, I slam. And Shawn continuing to wear down Sting. Continuing to fight for the honor of his tag team partner. And now Shawn, oh, you see frustration in the eyes of Shawn Michaels. All the accusations from Sting boiling out of Shawn right now. And now Shawn Michaels gonna turn Sting over. One-legged Boston Crab. And referee John Cone right there to check the submission to see if Sting might want to give up right here and right now. Sting trapped in the clutches. Will the Icon tap? Oh wait, Shawn, he chose to let it go. It's like Shawn didn't believe Sting would tap. At least not yet, and maybe Shawn's right. And Shawn with a vicious back suplex to Sting. Oh, but the Icon, showing why he has that nickname. On Sting, man, still a fight left. Oh, Sting was shot up. Oh, wait. Shawn. Oh, it's Sting. I got 2. Oh, but Shawn not giving Sting any form of a reprieve. Shawn gonna continue to wear on Sting. Oh, what a counter by Sting. And Sting's the ball drop. Sting with a second Samoan drop. And Sting now scaling the top turnbuckle. Elbow drop to the outside. Oh man. And Sting wasting a little bit of time. Sting has a plan. Oh, counter by Michaels. Oh, sweet chin music. and the Stinger goes down the heap. And Michaels not finished. Shawn moonsault straight through the table. Sweet chin music, followed by a moonsault through the broadcasting table. That is exactly what Shawn has been looking for all night. But Sting will not let it go. Oh, Michaels missed. Michaels missed big time. Stinger, splash. And Sting, measuring Michaels, trying to get up already. Right scorpion, death drop. Sting, knock off Michaels. Shawn Michaels are doing it now. At the last split second, Shawn Michaels kicked out. Counter Michaels, sweet chin music for a second time to Sting. But Sting once again. Sting once more finds it within himself to kick out, and this match continues. And Sting is out, and you see just a Sting's face, but Shawn caught Sting. And there's so much that Sting can take. Oh, Michaels could put the Stinger to sleep. Shawn to finish Sting. Here tonight, this crowd on the edge of their seats as they can see a very technical finish to this matchup. But Sting got out. Sting got out. Wait. Counter by Michaels. Sweet chin music. No. Counter. And the second death drop by Sting. And Sting got it. A monumental victory for the Icon over Shawn Michaels here tonight on Worldwide. I mean, what an incredible match. That dream match lived up to, I mean, everything you'd want it to live up to. But in the end,
here's your winner,
Sting dodged a third sweet chin music and struck with a lethal second scorpion death drop, which won Sting the match. And Sting showing how dangerous he is and how he is coming to Night of Champions to end the career of Hulk Hogan. Well, ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, member of the New Era, Bronson Reed, looks to do Ivar a little favor ahead of Night of Champions. And that is to soften up the Intercontinental Champion, Joe Hendry. Of course, Hendry is set to defend the Intercontinental Championship against Ivar at Night of Champions.
Making his way to the ring,
However,
representing the new foundation from
tonight, Hendry's focus is big Bronson Reed. Of course, Ivar, fresh off of SummerSlam, where he submitted his spot in JCW, just like Braun Breaker did at SummerSlam as well. Ivar defeated the Beast, Brock Lesnar, showing that he truly is the War Raider, the War Machine, and showing that Paul Heyman was right in choosing him. And notice how we have not heard a word from Brock Lesnar since Ivar's victory over him at SummerSlam. And Ivar's set focus now is on Joe Hendry in the Intercontinental Championship. Now Hendry, he's a bit of an anomaly in the New Era's plans because, after all, Hendry is a younger guy. He's a newer talent. And like Ivar, like Breaker, in fact, before Breaker, Joe Hendry reached singles championship glory. He's done it twice now. He's in the midst of his second Intercontinental Championship reign right as we speak. So, but what sets in many of the fans' minds, that sets Hendry apart from Braun Breaker and Ivar. Breaker and Ivar first latched themselves on to Jacob and Stone Cold to be their mentors, but then they latched themselves on to Paul Heyman after betraying their mentors. So they used their way to the top by connections. They got to the top through connections. But in contrast, Joe Hendry got to the top through fighting all over the world, competing all over the world, and then finally coming here to JCW, something that at one point in time seemed impossible, let alone that Hendry would be a champion here. But here he is, but he's in the crosshairs of the new era as he has to deal with Big Bronson Reed tonight. Then he has Ivar to deal with his next challenger in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champs for Hendry, fresh off of retaining the title against Kevin Owens at SummerSlam. And you know, Hendry still made me feel some effects from that epic war with Kevin Owens. But Hendry, being the fighter that he is, accepted the challenge that was put out to him for here tonight against Bronson Reed. And Hendry's gonna fight. Joe Hendry has always been a fighter. Hendry scaling the ropes. Hendry, look at that! Like a battering ram from the top, wiping out Bronson Reed. Oh, the cutter! A cutter by Joe Hendry, who right now is just playing it all better than Bronson Reed, and ramming Reed right in to the barricade. Bronson Reed's going to come up with some way to turn the tide of this match. I'll read the newest add-on to the new era, specifically added on by Breaker and Ivar alike. Oh, and look at that, you're seeing why they want Reed in the new era. My gosh, Bronson Reed. Oh, what a headbutt. Covered by Reed. Oh, I can't tell you what. Reed is doing exactly what his job is within the new era. Wear out the foes of Ivar and Breaker. That's exactly what we're seeing now. Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Bronson Reed went flying on the fly off the apron. And Hendry launched face first into the LED post. And Reed continues to just a son, laying Hendry out on the hardest part of the ring, You know, with the LED there too. My goodness. Doesn't make it any better. Cover by Bronson Reed. Oh, but the Intercontinental Champion, despite all the damage done to him, oh, he's still gonna fight. And that's the heart of a champion. It's for certain. Oh, counter by Hendry. Hendry, can he hit? Yes! Follow-away slap it. No! Paul Heyman rearing his ugly head into this match. Come on. We were having a good match, and Reed taking advantage of Heyman's distraction. Oh, come on. No. Hendry. Oh, my goodness. Oh, but Hendry may have kicked out. May not have been for his own good. As it gives Reed the chance to hurt Hendry even more. The last thing Hendry wants ahead of a title match. Oh, Hendry, they're gonna fight back. Hendry, whether it's a title match or not, he's gonna fight like heck. And oh my gosh, like a flippin' bam. And Bronson Reed with a no! He wanted a tsunami, and he couldn't get it. And Hendry with Reed up, the choke slam. Hendry, the cover. Joe Hendry knocks off the new era's big Bronson Reed in an extremely physical match. But in the end, the heart, the grit, the determination of Joe Hendry won Hendry the day, even with Heyman rearing his ugly head into the match. Hendry kept going. That never say die attitude. And then getting the knees up, countering the tsunami in a massive ring-shaking choke slam. Won Hendry the match and the
Here's your winner,
day.
Joe Hendry.
It seems that Ivar is going to have a real difficult time come Night of Champions when he tries to take the Intercontinental Championship from Joe Hendry, as Hendry in many ways is the anomaly to the new era. The guy from Breaker and Ivar's generation. Yet Hendry has no affiliation with them at all. And I think one thing that Hendry has that Ivar does not is grit. And I think it may be that grit, if tonight's any indicator, that will make the ultimate difference at Night of Champions. But time will tell. Well, ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker announced earlier today that the Evolved Kane is here after his Monsters Ball victory over.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring,
Monsters
accompanied
Ball
by
victory
The Undertaker
over
from Tennessee,
Cody
weighing in
Rhodes
at
at Friday
326
Night
pounds,
Fights.
the Machine
And Kane has now put the American Nightmare in his rear view mirror. And The Undertaker said that Kane welcomes any and all comers after dealing with Cody Rhodes in Monsters Ball at Friday Night Fights. Kane welcomes any and all comers that dare want to step up and face him. here tonight. So I do wonder who will be crazy enough to step up. Oh my! No! Could it be? Oh my gosh! Triple H is back! It's been months, but the game has returned. The game is back.
Weighing in at
And Triple
255
H
pounds.
is staring through the evolved Kane and think about the history that Triple H has with Undertaker and with Kane. Who could ever forget Starmania 2 years ago? D-Generation X versus the Brothers of Destruction. Who could ever forget that war? And it seems things aren't over. Another chapter is being written tonight as the game is here. The game has returned, and Triple H is ready for battle with the evolved Kane. And the look on the Undertaker's face, I think, tells you the story. Oh man, this is gonna be good. The bell's out, and here we go. The evolved Kane and Triple H. Look at this. But Triple H, though, he's never had to contend with this version of Kane. This evolved version of Kane. This version of Kane that is a downright menace to daggum society, and that is daggum near unbeatable. The only person to beat him so far has been Cody Rhodes, and even that was barely. Notice Cody only won a battle. Cody did not win the Grand Award, as we saw in fights. And Kane, what a boot to the face of Triple H. And it's great to see the game back, but I don't know if I would have come back, put myself in the lion's den right away against the evolved Kane. Oh, but Triple H, heavy strikes from the game. Triple H gonna play the game as he always does. Neck breaker. And you see the look in the Undertaker's face. He knows the threat that Triple H could be. But it don't seem like Triple H is gonna be too much of a threat as the evolved Kane. Look at this. Wisely, we know Triple H's history of knee issues, and Kane knows it too. You know, Triple H's greatest rivals, and Kane naturally is going to set a bullseye on that. And Triple H, this is not, I don't think, a Triple H or a Triple H fan envision the game's comeback, him being wrecked by the evolved Kane. But I mean, Triple H, brave of Triple H to step up. Oh my gosh. And the game is bleeding. And my gosh. And you see the smile on the Undertaker's face. He loves what Kane is doing. The destruction that Kane is dishing out upon Triple H. The Undertaker adores it. It's like since Taker is retired, he's giving Kane this newfound purpose that caused him to evolve and to become this most dominant version of himself. And then on top of that, Undertaker, it's like he gets more pleasure in watching Kane destroy everyone. And Taker, after God destroy people himself, we want a boot by Kane. Oh, but a defiant kick out by Triple H. But I don't know how smart of a move that was by Kane. And Triple H has already been beaten to a bloody pulp. And I think this is, in most matches, only the early gods. And yet Triple H is already a Crimson Mass. Sidewalk slam. Oh, but the game still fighting, still binding it within himself to keep going. Oh, whoa! The game on a counter and one straight from Triple H. Just the one. And the game here. Oh, the game immediately turned the tide against Triple H. Oh no. Choke slam. Incoming counter. Kick to the gut. Triple H hits the arms. Pedigree to perfection. On the evolved Kane. And a count of 2 survives the pedigree. But the game is Sable Assassin looking to cerebrally assassinate the Evolved Kane. My gosh, Evolved Kane puts the game down again. And you see Undertaker, that smile on his face. Undertaker was briefly a little bit nervous for his brother. You saw the look on his face, and that look has vanished with Kane. Can't get out of the pedigree. And Kane just wrecking a bloody Triple H. And that blood loss is only going to get to Triple H more the longer this match goes. And Kane. Oh, wait. Counter. Wait a minute. The game is on. A second pedigree. The Evolved Kane still. You see why this is the most toughest, most dangerous version of Kane. Triple H learning why right now. Gosh. Oh my gosh. What a knee lift. And Triple H fighting to stand. Choke slam. Again. And it's scouted. Spine on the pine. Triple H. No. But Kane still. But you see the look of concern on the Undertaker's face. He doesn't like what's happening to his brother right now. And Triple H, wide back suplex onto the apron. And the Sable Assassin looking to finish it. No, counter, sidewalk slam on the concrete. Kane, what is he? No, oh my gosh, no, oh my gosh, a tombstone on the concrete, and Kane is not finished. There's more that Kane wants to do. What? How's Triple H to wait a minute? The game! A third pedigree this one! On the concrete floor! Oh, turnabout fair play! A tombstone on the concrete. Now a pedigree on the concrete. Triple H to knock off the Evolved Kane. Still, this monster refuses to go quietly into the night. Oh, counter. Oh my gosh. And Kane with this. Kane shrugging off everyone's been done to him. Look at the bear hug. Richard Bush have to account for all the pain he has had in this match. Plus, a daggum tombstone on the concrete that Triple H, because of, adrenaline's ever struck off, but it's affecting the game big time right about now. That, along with all the blood loss, and it may be in Triple H's best interest just to slap his hand right here. But the game and Kane believing at the pressure. Triple H has always been a stubborn one in the ring. A walk coward. And the game got booed in the side of the head all day. Kane choke slap straight to hell. That's it. It's done. So, no! The game kicked out! The game kicked out! Oh man, Triple H will not stay down. Kane on a counter. Triple H got the perfect counter. And wait, abdominal stretch. Triple H, so why he is the game. Able to improvise in various different ways. When the decisions need to be made, Triple H doesn't hesitate. Kane leg drop, no. Kane missed. He missed. Triple H, spine on the pie. Triple H, measuring. Kane, here we go. A fourth pedigree to the Evolved Kane. This is it. Oh, what in the hell? What? Oh my gosh, but whoa. Triple H telling Kane to suck it. Oh, but Kane's not gonna take that lightly. And Kane, my gosh, just banging the back of Triple H's skull. Because the Kane is over and over again. Oh, wait. What on earth? Kane, he sees Triple H on the, he saw Triple H on the apron. What? Whatever Triple H wanted, forget it now. Oh my gosh. Kane circling the ring like a daggum hyena looking for food. I think I know what Kane wants. The fly close. Wait a minute! The game caught him! Triple H for a fifth time! The pedigree! Is it? Triple H! He did it! The game did it! The game prevails! The game becomes only the second man to defeat the Evolved Kane. Triple H, the game has won. Oh man, and the look in Undertaker's eyes tells you the story. The Evolved Kane
Here is your
has
winner,
been
Triple
beaten again. And the game stands tall. And Triple H, even with The Undertaker and his boots hung up, Triple H remains a constant thorn in the side of The Undertaker as the game Triple H stands tall, becoming only the second person to defeat the evolved Kane. But if when Cody Rhodes beat Kane is any indicator, and knowing Triple H's history, especially with The Undertaker, I highly doubt tonight was a one-off. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, I hope the ring has been reinforced for this collision of humanity. The Samoan Werewolf meets the Ruler. Of course, the Ruler, Obafemi, is just mere weeks away from his long-awaited rematch with Rennick in a last man standing match. If you saw Femi versus Rennick at SummerSlam, neither man was hardly able to keep the other one down for a 3 count, but in the end, Rennick became only the second man in company history to beat Obafemi one-on-one, with the other man to do it being Seth Rollins. However, Obafemi, he didn't take the loss lightly. He accepted the fact that he finally found a man that in his eyes could possibly be his equal, maybe even his superior, since Rennick was able to beat him at SummerSlam. However, Femi made it clear he wanted a rematch, and he didn't want it in any old match. He wanted it in last man standing. But what sets Rennick apart from every other rival the Ruler has had, that is the fact that Rennick not only is a man that's beaten Obafemi now, but because of the fact that Rennick has beaten Femi, Rennick greatly respects Obafemi. And that respect between Femi and Rennick is what I think ironically is going to make their match at Night of Champions even more brutal than their SummerSlam clash. And then you add on top of it, it'll be last man standing. I mean, heck, these guys were barely able to finish a regular singles match. I don't know what it's going to take for either Femi or Rennick to stay down for a daggum 10 count in a matter of weeks in Saudi Arabia at Night of Champions. But for tonight, though, the Ruler's focus is on the Samoan Werewolf, Jcw Fatu, as Fatu himself is a force of nature. Oh, Fatu, look at that! How many men can say they've taken the Ruler off of his feet that quickly? Only Fatu by now can say that. Look at this, a real meaning of the words. Jcw Fatu giving very little time to even know what the flip. Oh man, what a super kick. my gosh. Femi caught. Bato. Oh, but Femi, this freak of nature. Oh, and an Irish curse. Backbreaker heck. Both Batu and Femi are breaks of nature. You see one right now. Batu shrugging off Femi's attacks. But Femi shrugging off Batu's. Oh my gosh, what a lariat. Femi just gonna jump the Samoan werewolf. And you see the fire in the eyes of the ruler. And the ruler watch your gutbuster. And over Femi, not finished, looking to make an example out of the werewolf. Make an example out of a former Intercontinental Champion before his match with the Riddick at Night of Champions. Oh, and Batu, he's there going to God easy. And another meeting of the minds. Headbutt after headbutt from Jcw Batu. Oh, Batu sees that Femi's already getting up. Oh wait, what the heck? Oh my gosh! What a powerbomb by Batu! And Batu, look at that! The unpredictable nature of Jcw Batu coming into play there. You just never know what Batu's gonna do. Even if you're on the roller, you can't anticipate it. Oh, and Batu, the cover. Oh man, I counted two, but I think Batu has become the quickest man I think we've ever seen to get a 2 count against the ruler. Oh, but Femi, and another headbutt. And Batu is playing it better. And Batu crushes. Oh, but Femi and Batu not finished. Look at two sailing all off. Batu to beat the roar. And Femi still at 2. And the roller still with 5 left. But Batu don't give it down. Batu will keep this up all night till Femi finally stays down. Femi struggling to contain this unorthodox style of Jcw Batu. But Femi, holy crap! Femi just shot Batu into the next county. Oh, look at this. Look at Batu. He's playing it. Oh my gosh! Did you see that? Oh my gosh! And look in the eyes of Jcw Batu. Oh my gosh, Femi can't pull him up! Femi! Choke slam! By over Femi! But the Samoan werewolf at 2.5 is still fighting. But Femi, right about to light a slam down the werewolf. And the red is going away. Yeah, against the werewolf. Oh my gosh, but Batu, his unpredictable style. Femi has struggled to deal with. Here it's oh my gosh! Where on earth is Batu finding any of this? And oh, Femi trying to get up. Oh my god, no! Batu overshot it. And over Femi. Excuse, Lord, forgive me for using his name in vain. As Batu just soared over Femi. You talk about a huge overshot and adrenaline working against you. That is exactly what happened to Batu. He's lucky he didn't land exactly on his skull. Femi, and a body shot. And the rolling senses that he has Batu right where he was. Another clubbing body shot from the roller. No mercy. None. Don't expect any mercy from Femi. Any reprieve. Any let up in his assault. The right. Batu. What a kick. Straight to the face. And Batu. Landing right on the back of Femi. Oh my gosh. Femi being measured. What a shot. Batu with the got planted on his neck. No way. Batu with the second round crushing. By Femi again. There's no flipping way. No way, Batu. No. Knees up. By Femi. And Femi nearly launched Batu straight out of the ring. By Femi. The fourth race. But Femi not finished. He senses that there is still life left within the werewolf. And I think he's right. Batu, but a defiant Batu to win the second fourth race defeats the werewolf. But man, not even the guy that beat Femi in Reddick was able to, really just dominate Femi at portions of the match like Fatu was able to do. But because of Femi's insane resiliency, insane will, the roller was able to outlast Batu's gas. And Femi is able to claim victory. And, it is gonna be an all-out war. This ring probably needed reinforcement for Femi and Batu here tonight on Worldwide. But a whole stadium at Night of Champions may need reinforcement for Femi and Reddick's last man standing clash. Ladies and gentlemen, it is our main event of Worldwide. John Cena meets Seth Rollins' muscle, his hired hand, Mark Henry. Mark Henry returned on the last episode of Worldwide and firmly changed the complexion of the Night of Champions Universal Championship match. However, John Cena making it crystal clear. John Cena, he said he isn't going to go down without a fight. And Cena demanded another match with Rollins' hired servant, Rollins' hired hand, Rollins' hired muscle, and the world's strongest man, Mark Henry, as John Cena. He has promised the JCW Universe that he will bring the Visionary down at Night of Champions. Cena has promised that he will claim the Universal Championship once again and break his own record that Cena himself set back at Judgment Day.
From Silsbee, Texas, weighing in at
But
362
right now,
pounds,
John Cena cannot afford to think about Seth Rollins or the Universal Championship. Instead, he must think of the hired muscle, the man who destroyed him 1 week ago, Mark Henry. That is who John Cena must be thinking about right now. As John Cena, he needs the momentum. Yes, he's beaten Seth Rollins one-on-one back before SummerSlam. And yes, Cena was not the man pinned in the triple threat main event of SummerSlam. But with Henry, with Rollins, it puts Cena at a disadvantage against Seth. Going in to Night of Champions now. But John Cena, if he can show that he can overcome Mark Henry here tonight, then maybe there is still hope for John Cena reclaiming the Universal Championship and continuing his retirement tour like he promised to the JCW fans with the Universal Championship. And Henry, oh, but look at this, John Cena, why, Cena wanted a springboard star, but couldn't get it. Look at Mark Henry, oh my gosh. It looks like this week may just be a repeat of last week. A physical domination by Mark Henry to John Cena. And then Rollins, he knew the problems that John Cena poses for him in his reign as the Universal Champion. And Rollins views John Cena as an artifact of the past, and he believes that Cena doesn't even deserve the title opportunity at Night of Champions. And Rollins says he wants to rid JCW of guys like CM Punk and guys like John Cena. But let's be real here. What Rollins is really saying is that he wants this whole company to revolve around him. Whereas guys like Punk and Cena don't. And they only go and try to reach the mountaintop. So those that truly belong are at the top. Rollins cares little of the future, whereas Cena, he cares about the future quite a bit, which is why Cena's having his whole retirement tour. It's for the future, and for the future of this industry. But, however, not everyone, including Rollins, appreciates it. And Rollins, who of course turned his back on the JCW fans, and the fans are desperate to see Cena win back the championship at Night of Champions. But something like Cena can even get past Mark Henry, who is at easily the most dominant in his career in quite a long time. Cena tossed him to the corner and his face smashed to the turnbuckle. Mark Henry's physically dominated Cena 2 weeks in a row. John Cena with a springboard star by Cena. And you see the look in Cena's eyes. Spares Henry off the apron. Wait, Cena not done yet. Super Cena not gonna stop. Ezra Moore. Wait, look at the power of Cena. A attitude adjustment on the concrete. But John Cena, knowing from last week, it takes a lot just to hurt Henry. And Cena with a crossbody. Axe handle. Come on, John. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. John. Yes. 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 Oh my gosh. And Mark Henry. Just like that. Changing the tide of everything. Oh, but John Cena too. Cena not gonna go down. And if he is gonna go down, he's gonna go down swinging. And Henry just put a boom to face on John Cena. You see Seth Rollins. Yeah, Rollins, you can smile all you want when you got another man doing your work for you. And John Cena's busted wide open. Oh my gosh, oh, Cena, move out of the way. Oh no, and Cena missed the second springboard stunner. It's like Cena's blood got in his eyes. Oh, and it nearly cost Cena the whole match. You see the look in Mark Henry's eyes, I know. The world's strongest slayer. That's it. Oh, wow, wait a minute. Oh, Henry, visibly angry at the fact that Cena even dare kick out of that. Wow, John Cena, that counter. And John Cena, look at that power of Cena. And John Cena not gonna stop. A little five knuckle shuffle. Cena the cover on Henry. Oh, but Rollins is hard muscle. Henry is still in this match. Oh, and Mark Henry. Oh my gosh. Wow, John Cena. Look at this. The power of Cena. A second hand. But Mark Henry oh my gosh. And look, Cena keeping his foot on the gas pedal. No. But Mark Henry got out of the way. And Mark, oh my gosh. A full Nelson. And Mark is ragdolling Cena around. And look at Rollins yelling at Cena just to give up. And I don't know if John Cena can break this. Cena's done for. John Cena can't get out of this. He can't. Henry is gonna beat Cena again. Oh man, John Cone, they're checking the hold. Extremely close. Oh, wait. No way. No. What? Cena overpowering the world's strongest man. Somehow, but Henry caught Cena down. And Henry crushes John Cena. Oh, but Cena still kicks out. Wait, Mark Henry just throwing Cena out of the ring. What on earth is on Mark Henry's mind? Oh no, world's strongest slam on the concrete. No, not another one, Mark, no, another world's strongest slam on the decked up concrete. That's gotta be it. I don't care if you are John Cena. That's gotta be it. Wait! But Cena digging deep within himself to pull out a wall. Cena caught the butt. He caught the butt. Cena unloading. Unlocked. Oh, heavy shot. Oh, heavy shot. But here comes Henry. Henry, no. Cena got a jawbreaker. A jawbreaker from Cena to Henry. And John Cena, shot after shot. Oh, and he got Henry. Springboard stunner. And Cena not gonna stop. Another Bob Knuckle shuffle to Mark Henry. And John Cena not gonna let up. John Cena telling Henry, I let him, you can't see me. But Henry had it scouted, perfectly scouted. But Cena, what a coward. Cena cowered. Henry got scouted that time, but maybe not this one. Attitude adjustment. Cena did it. Cena did it. John Cena finally has defeated Seth Rollins' enforcer, Seth Rollins' muscle. And the look on Rollins' face tells the story. Especially after Cena got hit with back-to-back world's strongest slams on the concrete. Yet Cena fought through it all. And John Cena hit Henry with a final attitude adjustment. And Cena claims victory. And Seth Rollins' plans to stop John Cena from reclaiming the Universal Championship may only be futile, as it seems to be Cena's destiny that at Night of Champions he will once again be the Universal Champion. Thank you all for joining us for Worldwide here tonight, and we'll see you all next week. Till then, good night everybody, and God bless.